Okay, the next step that I'm going to go through is I'm actually going to now polish my brass. And what it's going to do is one of two things. One, it's going to polish the brass, as you would expect, but it's also going to take some of that lube, or most of it, if not all of it, off of the cases, which is really important. So for me to do that, I'm going to put a little just polish in here. It doesn't take much. I'll put just a couple drops in here. And then I will run that through the tumbler by itself just to mix it in good so there's no globs. I'm going to run that for probably a good 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll start to put the brass in. So I'll come back and show you exactly how that works. Okay, so I've gone through and just mixed in the wax. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the brass in. This is the next step in the process. This one's the easiest one. It's literally you throw the brass in, you walk away. I'm going to fill this up with this brass. Some people may say this is too much brass at one time, but for me, it seems to work. So you'll notice on each one of my cases, and I'll talk about this later, but it's marked. You can see those 2 lines. That tells you it's been reloaded twice. So now I'm going to reload it, and this next batch will have 3. I keep track of that. It's very important. So we're going to throw this in the tumbler, come back and check it here in about 30 minutes. Okay, just finished up doing the tumbler. And let's see what our brass looks like. So I ran this for about 30 minutes or so. I'm going to bring you guys back down here to see this. Let's see kind of how we look. So, yeah, I mean, that cleaned the brass up nicely. Those are the 2 marks that were on there earlier, so I'm going to have to remark this just so I keep track of the number of reloads. But, yeah, brass looks good. I'm happy with it. All the lube is off of it. So next step in the process is now to clean the primer pocket. And to do that, you know, you've got your tools, your primer pocket tool, which is one way of doing it, where you can sit here and do this and twist it and clean it that way. I will tell you though, I prefer using a power tool. So what I will actually do is just tighten this down a little bit. And then now, for me, this is a lot faster process where I can just very carefully, you know, you don't have to do much here. This is pretty simple. You don't have to press hard, but just enough to clean that primer pocket out. And that's it. It's clean, ready to go. So I will go through that and do that with each one of these now, and that'll be the next step in the process.